yesterday?
Yeah. To Milford. 10 miles from London.
It's like that.
Oh, so you started at Coffee.
Well, I started in Milford. Then I went over to
It's about to. Yeah, it's raining now.
I know, I just did that before I got in the
We don't know.
Oh, here it is, June the 20th.
Well, I think we're gonna go next week. Yeah, I think that's where we're up to. Okay.
Oh, June 20th. Oh, Robert. Robert is Amherst.
Then why not stop at him? Let the dogs out. That way we have time to about let's dump.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're the smaller version of the higher. This is where we say, oh, we're the core of the group. We're going to leave things, oh good, it's up on the board. So we're going to leave things off. If you feel like standing up, two hands around, get going this morning, we are one.
I might not get here till 9:30, so. Yeah.
I got one right here, thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to another beautiful rainy day in Ohio. Actually, welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Dayton. We're very glad that you're here and you made this choice to come and see us and to be one with us, just as the song says, to connect with us. And do we have any kids? Any kids here today?
Yes.
Well, they're already in the back. So can we sing to them in absentia? Let's sing to them in absentia. Thank you for our holy members here of the band. You are appreciated. And we've got the most important instrument here. We got the bass. I mean, that's the one counts the most. Okay, let's go ahead and read. Oh, wow, we got our vision. Everything's coming up roses now. I love it. Let's read our vision statement together. We are a joyful community offering unconditional love and support. We know the expansiveness of who we are, one with the divine and all life. Through affirmative prayer, we create a world that works for everyone. Being the heart and hands of God, we are here to serve, and so it is. Thank y'all. Next we have announcements. I think, Robert, you have announcements?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning. Good to see you all. Good morning. The announcements go like this. Celebration of Life for Dan Hefner, June 29th, Monday, United Church of Christ, 170 West David Road, Dayton. 1 to 2 p.m. is fellowship, and then celebration is at 2 p.m. and a reception after. Lenses Singing Bowl and binaural beats music meditation, June 26th, 7 to 8:30. Bring a pillow and blanket if you want to lay down, and bring a love offering. Sunday, June 28th is a cookout celebrating April, May, and June birthdays, followed by a drum circle led by Robert Tiffany, Tambra's husband. Robert Ryder. Please sign up on the floor by the door. July the 3rd, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. is yard work. Please help volunteer and beautify our grounds. Morning reflection is Monday through Friday, 8 to 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We read a few pages from Nonviolent Communication, A Language of Love. See Andy H. or Kelly O'Keefe for Zoom info. Chair yoga is Tuesday and Thursday, 11 to noon. And prior Wednesday's meditation, 6:15 to 6:45. Tai Chi, Monday and Friday, 11 a.m., followed by Qigong. A 1-hour session. Love donation for each event is accepted. See Sarah with questions. We continue to look for volunteers to be with our small children. See Sarah for info. Linda Smith's office hours and phone number are now posted on the bulletin board by the door entrance. Call for an appointment. Sound Bath, Friday, June 19th, 6:30 to 7:30. Please arrive by 6:20 p.m. Love donation. Fundraising campaign for wheelchair access bathroom remodel. Watch the squirrel climb the tree as the contribution grows. And we'll just let you know that we've collected to date $11,414. Woo! That's not good. Help. The Slide Ministry would love to train someone for a temporary position to learn the Sunday slide program. It's easier than you think. Takes only about 2 hours to prepare on a Saturday morning or Friday afternoon, you choose. And present the program 1 to 2 Sundays a month. If Bev and Gail can do it, you can too. I'm just a messenger. Please see Beverly. Morning reflection, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, I think we already did that. Yeah, we already did that. Okay, one backwards, and that will be it for the announcement. Does anybody else, anything you want to say? Sherry wants to say something. Come on up. Next contestant.
Birthday girl.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point out the windows. How beautiful they are. You can see out them, and they're letting in light, and they're just beautiful. And we had so much fun doing it with me and Sarah and Heather and Clara Jackson and Jess. We all worked together and we laughed, played, got wet, got sweaty, but the windows are clean.
Yeah.
But that's the frosted window.
Well, that, I don't know if you can.
That's a frosted window.
But anyway, that was one project, and there's a lot more projects that we would like to do around here, like a spring cleaning kind of thing. And if anybody is willing to help, we can identify something that needs to be done, and then we can just take a chunk at a time, and pretty soon we'll just be beautiful. So that's all I got. Sarah, you got something?
Yeah, real brief.
And thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, one last thing. This is starting July 18th on Saturdays, mornings from 10 to 11:30. Linnell Graham is going to be facilitating a course in miracles, and it's going to be held here in the center. We're also working it out to where we can do Zoom for those who may be at distance and it's kind of hard for them to get here, or they're in another state far away. So once again, that's July 18th. It starts from 10 to 11:30 here at the center. If you have any questions, yes, Tambra?
Is it going to be a 6-week class?
I think it's going to be continuation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's continuation.
Is there something written down so we can remember that?
Yeah, there will be.
Okay.
It'll be in the newsletter and that. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that this is happening, so you get it in your head. All right, I'm done. There you go.
Are you welcome?
I mentioned Kenny.
Oh, yeah, nice.
For those of you that don't know, Kenny and Kathy were involved in a pretty good accident yesterday.
Oh, no.
Of course, they got rear-ended by a pickup truck, sent their car into a car that was in front of them.
Oh,
The
no.
car's probably demolished. They're okay, but we'll see how they felt today or tomorrow after
Oh,
being
no.
rear-ended by a pickup truck.
Did they go to the hospital?
They did not go. There was an ambulance nearby. Sounds like they might have gotten checked out. But when you get in a wreck, the adrenaline's pumping, and you don't. I'm fine. And they were saying, so we'll see. I don't know.
Let's keep them in
Yeah.
prayers.
Yes, yes.
This one's all about love. Wrote about bound together by love. I walk through the town where I hear and our fears. With every shared moment, we dry all the tears. In the dance of our story, we find who we are. We're bound together by love. We're bound together by love, by love. We're bound together by love. In this garden of life, we're all intertwined. Each soul that we meet leaves a mark on our mind. From the tallest of trees to the smallest of seeds, we're bound together by love. We're all tangled roots in this great big old tree, connected like rivers flowing wild and free. Through the mountains and valleys, we find our own way. We're bound together by love. We're bound together by love, by love. We're bound together by love. In this garden of life, we're all intertwined. Each soul that we meet leaves a mark on our mind. From the tallest of trees to the smallest of seeds, we're bound together by love, by love. We're bound together by love. In this garden of life, we're all intertwined. We're bound together by love, by love. We're bound together by love.
Thank you, guys. Okay, all right. And now we begin our celebration service. We enter into this moment of prayer, this moment of deep love, this moment of healing, this moment of oneness. I'm knowing right here, right now, for each and every one of us, that we are touched by that infinite wisdom that dwells within, that is us, the divine. I'm knowing that this service is in perfect divine right order. I know that there is a deep protection of love and wisdom and truth that is resonating through each and every one of us as we are here in this service, that imbues us with what we truly need to know at this time. I am grateful for that. And I release this into the law of love. So be it, and so it is. We light this candle as we open ourselves to the oneness with the divine nature. Okay. Today's reading is from Ernest Holmes. Today I say to myself, I am one with the truth of God. I speak this truth and proclaim it to be the reality of my experience in what I call little and also in what I call big. In the simplest and most complex things, I recognize the one truth, changeless, permanent, and eternally manifesting itself. Therefore, I know the truth about myself. I know the truth about everything I do. I know the truth about everyone I meet. I know the truth about every situation in which I find myself. This truth is not only perfection, it is also power. It is not only presence, it is also action. Therefore, the truth and the power and the presence and the action of the living Spirit flow through everything I do, say, and think. I do know the truth. And the truth I know frees me and keeps me free. And now I'd like to invite practitioner Andy Hawk up.
Thank you, Liza. Thank you, everyone. Yes. Well, I don't know how many of you follow the news. Sometimes I feel like if I watch the news, I'm like watching the mess as it goes here. Author Bill Bishop, the writer of the book The Great Sword, calls this the era of political segregation. He says we even tend to separate ourselves geographically. And so we're competing over these opposing views. It becomes on more than just politics, really. It's about our ethics, and it's about the things that we really value and that we really think are important. It's about values, because what defines us is values. Now, one of the most basic values of God is oneness. It says, you know, God is all there is and all that. You've heard that? So God is the ultimate oneness. Howard Thurman said, of course, oneness is an easy enough thing to bandy about. It's even an easy thing to profess, until we realize that it must include not only the people we like and agree with, not only those to whom we're sympathetic, but also those whom we view as abhorrent, whatever side of a political position we may hold. We don't get to choose who we're one with. It's everybody. I mean, and that's the way it works. I mean, I can't say, well, I'm one with this and one person and this person and pick and use, oh, but I'm not one with them because they disagree with me. No, we're one with everybody. We're not in agreement with everybody necessarily, but we are one. And Pope Leo met with some folks that were immigrants earlier, and he had a nice saying about that. He said, "Dear migrants, before I say any other word to you, I want to bow before your dignity. You are not numbers or case files. You are people with a family and a home left behind, with dreams no one has the right to scorn." And I think that helps us in our oneness to know that even the people we don't agree with necessarily, and some of us do like immigrants, others may not, and not specifically talking about here, but just in general, but they're still people. And in fact, even the people that hate immigrants are still people. We're all still people. You can't exclude anybody from our oneness. You can't say, well, I'm one with this political party but not that, or I'm one with this nationality but not that, or I'm one with this religion but not that. It's oneness. And if we want to overcome any resistance to living in oneness with everyone, I think we need prayer, we need connection, and we need love. Let's look at connection first. Fred Rogers, Reverend Fred Rogers, a man that I not only respect but love, said we live in a world in which we need to share responsibility. It's easy to say, it's not my child, not my community, not my world, not my problem. Then there are those who see the need and respond. I consider those people my heroes. So we have the opportunity to be one of Fred's heroes. And of course, he's no longer with us, but I know he's still out there looking down on the situation and just saying, come on, people. Come on, people, care about each other. So if we want to step into that connection, we need to move beyond thinking of ourselves as separate and think in terms of ourselves as a collective, as a group, like Jesus taught. You know, Jesus taught us to pray the Our Father, not the My Father. And we can argue the gender and all that, but the point is the connection there, both vertical and horizontal. I mean, there's closeness with God and a parental address, but also with each other, because it's our Father. We're collective there. Paul uses the term our Lord 53 times, and my Lord only once. The term Jesus is my personal Savior is not found anywhere in Scripture. Neither is God helps those who help themselves. It's all about oneness and community. And community isn't just a Christian thing either. Muslim folks gather in community too, and Jewish folks, and Hindus, and Buddhists, Jainists, and Confucians, and Taoists, and Sikhs, and Mormons, and pagans, and indigenous folks from all over the world, from Africa to North America to Australia and everywhere else. Community is our superpower as a species, as humans. And I've said this before, but I'm going to repeat it because it's really important that's what made this species, humans, what we are. Because back in the days of the jungle, when there was just jungle and there were no cities and we were not the strongest species in the jungle. We weren't the fastest. We didn't have sharp claws or sharp teeth. But what we did was build community. And by working together in small groups early on, and groups sharing some of the work of that working together. And that's our superpower. That's what humans can do better than any other species. There's some that can make amazing communities like bees and all that, but bees are not creative. They can't be creative in their community. They don't typically problem solve. But we do all of that. We do all that collective thinking, all that being in community and working together. And that oneness is also one of God's values. So to think that we specialize in one of God's values, isn't that amazing? Yes. I love it. Then there's love. You think, what are we lacking today? What are we needing today? Love. We have the highest level of division in this country since maybe the Civil War. I don't know what keeps us from pulling ourselves apart. I guess love. But people these days are just so polarized. It's like, well, I'm like this and not that, or I like these people and not those people. We have the highest level of distrust and the highest level of hate. And I'm not sure what you think the antidote to hate is, but Dr. King said that hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. So we need to break that cycle, not with more hate, but with love. St. Teresa of Lisieux said, remember that nothing is small in the eyes of God. Do all that you do with love. Nothing is small. Everyone matters. Everyone matters. We are all just one, but together we matter. Together we can create that collective force that can do the work of God. Thomas Merton said, all the good you do will not come from you, but from the fact you have allowed yourself to be used by God's love. Think of this more, and gradually you'll be free from a need to prove yourself, and you can be open to the power that will work through you without your knowing it. That divine love, it's there. It's there in all of us. We just have to release it and let it go, and not release it like away from it, just release it like release the hounds or something like that, so it can just go forth and spread among everyone. And then there's prayer. There are different kinds of prayer. There's contemplative prayer. That's when you open yourself and say, what does God have to say to me now? Herbie said, when you're alone, remind yourself that God has sent everyone else away so that there's only you and them. I love that. I love thinking that when I'm alone, and I just think, well, it's just you and me, God. Just you and me here. God is amazing. Gotta tell you this story. This morning, I went to put my sermon in the sheet protector so I could turn the pages without going like that. And I couldn't find the package with the sheet protection in it. All I could find was the 4 of them that I used last week for when I did the reading for Reverend JJ, because her readings are typically a bit long, so I put them in the sheet protector like that too. And I was just getting really frustrated and going all over and looking under the sofa, even places where it would never ever be. And finally I just stood at my kitchen counter and I said, my God, 3 sheet protectors, that's what I need, just 3 of them. And I picked up some package wrapping that was sitting on the kitchen counter, and underneath there, no, not my package of sheet protectors, exactly 3 of them. 3. And they were sitting there. They were actually the three sheet protectors from my previous message that I hadn't used for last week's reading from Reverend JJ, and they were still sitting there underneath stuff, and so I have enough of these now. But yes. Then there's a prayer like, and I like to do this sometimes. Just say, hey, can we talk? I need to chat. What do you think about this? I mean, I'm just so confused. But then also, we have spiritual mind treatment. And spiritual mind treatment is purposeful. It's where we have a particular divine quality that we want to bring into existence at a certain place and at a certain time. It's about knowing the truth about things, because these qualities are already true. I'm not going to go through the whole how to do spiritual mind treatment here. That's all a sermon in and of itself. But basically, we know the truth. We know it's God's truth. We know we're one with God. And so we know, because we are one with God, that God's truth is our truth. Just make that bridge there. And then we give thanks for that and release it and let it be. It's not hard. If you don't know how to do spiritual mind treatment, next time we have a foundations class, jump on it. I don't think we're going to have one for a little while. We got something else planned first. But when I was preparing this message, I was listening to Dr. King a lot. Listening to a lot of his speeches. For some reason, I had an idea that I needed some Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., him, the big guy, the amazing guy. And the thing is, he was talking a lot specifically, and that's because that was what he was about. That's what the time was about. He was addressing a lot about racism, but really the cause and result of racism caused the slavery in this country. But in order to be truly set free from racism, he had to look at the values that racism relied on. He had to replace slavery with freedom, replace separation with oneness, replace hatred with love. In the same way, I think we need to replace our own negative beliefs with divine truth. Dr. King said, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Yes. Edmund Burke, the 18th century philosopher, said the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Dr. King said, use me, God. Show me how to take who I am and what I want to be and what I can do and use it for a purpose greater than myself. That's just an amazing quote there. That's Dr. King at his best. But that's what we need to do. We need to take who we are, what we want to be, and what we can do. And find where that can be used for the good of everyone. No matter what race they are, no matter what religion they are, no matter where they go to church, no matter whether they're tall or short or happy or sad or anything. It's just like we're all one. And remember we were all one? You been through that? So we want to see where me fits in, but beyond me, it's really all about we. As I said earlier, the community is our superpower, but it's really more like community action. That's our superpower. We weren't a superpower just sitting around in community back in the prehistoric times, grunting at each other or whatever we did. We were a superpower when we went out and worked together. When we went out and worked together to defend ourselves, work together to hunt, work together to farm, work together to provide for themselves, doing it all together. And that's what we need to do. We need to be willing to work together. We can sit around and get fat, dumb, and happy, or we can do something. And we can do something together as we. Remember when I was a little kid? We had this thing that my mother did. I think a lot of people, some people might recognize it. I don't know how common it was. The thing about this little piggy went to market, and this little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. Come to the last little piggy and say, we, all the way home. That's what we need to do. We need to say, we, all the way home. Not I, we, all the way home. As every one of us matters because every one of us is a part of that we. Now, one of our practitioners who isn't here with us this week, for Remain Anonymous, shared this on Facebook, and I absolutely loved it. It said, the idea that some lives matter less is the root cause of all that's wrong with the world. We need to wake up to the truth of love. We need to wake up to the truth of oneness. We need to wake up to the truth of freedom, because these and other like them are God's values. These are the things that are important to the divine. We are the universe waking up. And when the universe wakes up, look out. These times be a-changing. Romans 8:31 says, if God is for us, who can be against us? So do we want to do something? Do we want to get out there and make a difference? Do values like oneness and connection and love sound pretty good? Yes? I want to close with a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. He said, your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your values. And your values become your destiny. Let's turn within. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, I know that we're just one with the divine. We are God in manifestation. We are God in action right here, right now. We cannot help but be. That's our truth. As God is, so we are. As we are, so God is. So I just know that we are moving to make a difference. I know that we are acting. I know that we are being we all the way home. And I know that the divine power, divine love, divine peace, divine joy, that is all moving through us. Not just staying there. It's not just staying there to be making us happy, but it is moving forth through our actions, through our words, through our beliefs, through our prayers, through our spiritual mind treatment. All of those wonderful divine qualities are just expanding in the world, or just promulgating. They're just going from person to person to person. But instead of having disease spreading from person to person to person, or hate spreading from person to person to person, we have love spreading from person to person. We have peace spreading from person to person. We have caring about each other spreading from person to person to person, until the whole world cares about each other. Because I know that divine truth is more powerful than anything else in the world. The truths of God are more powerful than anything else we might believe, that we might think. And I just give thanks. I give thanks for this. I give thanks for these wonderful divine qualities. I give thanks for our ability to be the ones to spread these, to take them into ourselves and then give them freely to everyone we meet. I give thanks for all of this. I give thanks and know that the world is becoming better. I know that is the truth. The truth is not the appearance. The truth is not when we look at the news and say this world is going to hell. The truth is the truth of God. The truth is, it is good. It is very good, and it's becoming more and more good all the time. And I know this, and I release this. I release it into the law that always, always, always says yes. It always does. I release it and let it be, and so it is. It is. Hallelujah.
A lot of these songs come from services. Was it Reverend J.J. who read it right now? Crazy of the day, my soul seeks peace in the stillness of my mind, where secrets sleep. Push away the ebb and flow of life that holds me low. I will hear the sacred voice from within, as the sounds of the day begin to disappear. My worries and concerns fade away. Journey to the void, where only truth and love reside. I breathe in, I breathe out, and repeat. Heading beyond the noise, where spirit whispers clear, transcending all the thoughts of this world that I hold dear. Breath that moves through me, moves through every living thing. Breathe in, breathe out, repeat. As the world goes quiet, I'm surrounded by love. In this place of inspiration, I find joy. There is comfort in the stillness. I'm grateful for this life. I breathe in, I breathe out, and repeat. Heading
very much. That was awesome.
Wow, yeah.
That was awesome. I don't know. There we go. I think that song like that, it ought to be a real song, put on a record and recorded. I mean, not just a New Thought song, but a song. Thank you so much. And now it's time for our conscious giving. And there are several ways to provide your tithe or gift to Center for Spiritual Living Greater Dayton. You can mail it to 4100 Benfield Drive, Kettering, Ohio, 45429. You can text to give at 937-595-0142. Or you can check out our website, which is www.cslgd.org. Also, please use the Kroger program where you can sign up and get them to give a little bit back for everything you spend there. And I believe we've got the giving now. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sarah. And so we just know this giving here, that it is exactly what's needed. It is perfect for this center. I know that it's supporting us, that it's supporting our programs. I also know that giving blesses both the giver and the receiver. I know, therefore, that those who are giving are also receiving the blessings I'm counted for from the divine. I just give thanks for this all and release it and let it be, and so it is. Amen. Amen. Now, we didn't do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're doing our giving statement here. Abundance is mine. I cannot be deprived of my supply. The trees do not lack for leaves, nor do the flowers fail to bloom. I embrace my supply and celebrate the abundance that is mine. Yes, and now.
Okay, it's time to do our affirmative prayers together. The first one is the world prayer. So repeat after me. God is pure peace and love.
God is pure peace and love.
I am one with the divine.
I am one with the divine.
I am knowing and experiencing.
I am knowing and experiencing
A spiritually healed world.
a spiritually healed world.
I am deeply grateful. I release this into the universe,
Release this into the universe,
trusting it is done,
trusting it is done.
and so it is.
So it is.
And sit with that and know the truth of all that. And now we know the prayer for our community. God is everywhere present. I am one with God. We are a community of prosperity, love and peace. And it is reflected in all of our financial affairs. I am profoundly grateful. I release these words, knowing that it has already happened. And sit with that and know the truth of that for a moment. Okay, so I don't think we have anybody new here, do we? No, I don't amongst anyone new. If you're new to us online, please check our website, which is www.cslgd.org, and you can find out more about us. And I want to thank everybody for joining us this morning. If you would like prayer, you can reach out to our practitioners, and today it's me and Andy, and that's for a quick prayer to support you. Today's affirmation. Ooh, we've got it on the screen. Okay, let's say it together. I embody divine values, and I express them through my words, my actions, and my prayers. Have a good week, everyone.
Time to get up and dance around a little bit, have some song. In my heart, peace in the land, peace in our voice, give peace to our hands, peace in our breath, peace in our minds, in peace we walk, leaving no one behind. How we doing with this? Good with it? All right, let's do that one again. We'll keep going. Peace in our hearts, peace in our land, peace in our voice, give peace to our hands, peace in our breath, peace in our minds, in peace we walk, leaving no one behind. Love, love in our hearts, love in our land, love in our voice, give love to our hands, love in our breath, love in our minds, we walk, leaving no one behind. Joy, joy in our hearts, joy in our land, joy in our voice, give joy to our hands, joy in our breath, joy in our minds, we walk, leaving no one behind. We'll fix it up now. Peace in our hearts, peace in our land, love in our voice, give love to our hands, joy in our breath, joy in our minds, in love we walk, leaving no one behind. In love we walk, leaving no